What's up, guys? Dante, aka Game Fit of All Games here, and this is a new video. Something I'm probably gonna try, something new. Probably do more of this in the future, but this is me giving a commentary of a play-by-play of my live stream on Kick/GameFeed127. I got really mad and raged at this game, but I make an enormous comeback with my Kingambit. So I'm just going to give you like the play-by-plays through each move that I did. And the original audio got cut out because like I was very frustrated. I was cursing, I was doing all that stuff. Video probably might have gotten taken down if this would have if I just would have kept the original audio. So I was like, you know what, let me do commentary, play-by-play, take you through every step that I was going through and every move that I made and the moves that I choose, this, that, and the third. The team I'm using is a rental. I'll leave the rental code and stuff like that in the description or comment section below. But yeah, so let's hop right into it. He's gonna start out with his Kingambit and Gary, and I'm gonna start out with the Moose and Arcanine. I'm already up to a bad start because Intimidate goes off and his Kingambit has Defiant, so leaving his Grand Overlord, even though that's not the ability he's using, I just like to call Kingambit that, leaving his Gambit at +1. So now I'm like, all right, okay, I'm already in a hole. Let me just try to get rid of him. Let me just Flare Blitz and Stomping Transfer him, right? Cool, just get this over with. No, he's like, I'm gonna pop this Terra turn 1 and I'm gonna Terra Fire. So obviously we're gonna, after the Terra animation goes through, this is only gonna do minimal damage, and I hurt myself. And keep in fact that my dog is -1 at this point because his Gyarados has Intimidate. So I eat the Waterfall, and my man's has Low Kick. And I even said this during the live stream, during this actual max. I was like, yo, whose man's is this? Like, who puts Low Kick on a Kingambit? Like, I was that already. So I already started tilt. I sent out my Flutter Mane because, you know, Kingambit's special defense isn't really, you know, all that. So my Moose didn't even get a chance to attack. Moose is gone. My man had Low Kick. Wasn't expecting him to have low kick. So I was like, you know what? Let me Shadow Ball. And I think I Extreme Speed. Let me Shadow Ball and Extreme Speed. Trying to get rid of this Kingambit. So Extreme Speed doesn't do that much damage. Then there's how I found out that he has Assault Vest. Look how much damage that did. It did little to nothing. And then I get so frustrated that I dashboard for a second because the Shadow Ball, not one, didn't do a lot of damage, because through that I found out he's Assault Vest. 2, I get the special defense drop, something that I didn't need it, and now this Kingambit is +3. So now I'm like, all right, I'm about to lose my dog. +3 Kingambit. I know it cannot block. Let me just try to get rid of it. I don't know why he swaps here to Among Us. That was kind of odd. But so I Extreme Speed, puts him on red. I get the crit, and he Sucker Punches my Flutter Mane. Good partake on his part. I should have read that, and I should have just protected my Flutter. So now I'm down to my Kingambit. And no, my Kingambit is not Grand Overlord, it's Defiant. So now I'm like really pissed off, and I just start focusing mad hard. I was like, okay, let me get rid of this Kingambit and let me go crazy. So I'm at Extreme Speed, I'm gonna go nuts, I'm a Sword Dance, and I'm gonna just sweep. Extreme Speed leaves him with 1 HP. At this point, I raged and I cut my mic off, and I just start inner focusing. No pun intended. And I was like, this is bullshit. And he puts my Kingambit to sleep. So now I'm just like infuriating. Like, I just cut my mic off and I'm silent and I'm focused through the rest of this battle. So I was like, all right, let me just protect, because I know I can't wake up this turn because I didn't take a turn for the sleep turn to activate. So I was like, let me just protect. Let me see if I can get another quick attack off. Extreme speed off, so I could get rid of this giant +3 attack problem on the other side of the board. And right now he's thinking about it. And I think this is where he rage powders, but it really doesn't matter. Yeah, he doesn't rage powder. So I extreme speed because my dog has safety goggles anyway, so rage powder was effective. So I finally kill Gambit. All right. He uses rage. Yeah, he did use rage powder, but extreme speed goes first. And to be frank, that wouldn't have done anything to my dog anyway, because my dog has the safety goggles. So I was like, all right, Gambit is gone. Fluttermane comes out. I was like, well, I can't extreme speed the Fluttermane, so let me try to Flare Blitz it. Actually, no, let me try to get rid of Mushroom. Yeah, I think that's what I do here. I Flare Blitz Mushroom because I was like, I can't extreme speed Fluttermane, and I just, auto click protect just in case Kingambit wakes up. I get lucky. Kingambit wakes up, so protect goes off. He's safe. The rage powder goes off, but Flutter's faster, so he gleams. I lose my dog. There it is. I lose my dog. Now it's a 1v3 scenario. I'm +2. Now I'm thinking to myself, he's just gonna rage powder. But I'm saying like whether I should Terra or not. But I was like, I don't want to show that hand. Sorry about that. I don't want to show that hand because then I lose, resistance against Fairy. Just in case, he's just going to he's stuck on Gleam, because I don't know if he's choiced or specs. So Fluttermane protects. I make the right read and I just cleave into Mushroom because I figured I thought he was going to rage powder that turn since he showed he had rage powder. So I'm thinking he's just going to rage powder, do whatever special attack move, rage powder, do whatever special attack move until the game's over. He doesn't do that. He just protects his Fluttermane, which I think cost him the match. Gyarados comes out, has no choice but activate my Defiant. So now I'm +3. So now I'm really now I'm thinking really hard what I should do. I know Fluttermane protected. I highly doubt he would protect this turn, but I'm just sitting here thinking and contemplating, and I'm like, I'm definitely gonna hold this Terra. I was thinking, first off, should I just cleave into Gyarados? And I'm like, nah. But then I go with the Sucker Punch playing the Fluttermane because it did protect previous turn. Fluttermane goes for the double protect. So I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. So obviously Sucker Punch doesn't work. And in retrospect, Sucker Punch wouldn't have worked anyway if he even tried to Sucker Punch Gyarados, because he winds up Thunder Waving me, which that doesn't make sense to me either, because he has the speed advantage for both Pokemon. So now I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me just get rid of Gary. Let me just, whatever he does, I'm just going to cleave Gary. I survived the Moonblast and I survived the Waterfall. So you know what that means? Goodbye, Gyarados. Gyarados gets deleted. He is gone. Now it's the 1v1, but I'm paralyzed. So now it's like, you know what? I'm just going to go all out. I'm a Terra, Sucker Punch, get the extra damage because it's a Dark Terra and Sucker Punch is a dark move. If he attacks, I win. If the Parrot goes off, I lose. I've made it this far, so why not? And so here's the results. I Terra. I'm all in. Basically, the only way I could lose if he has Focus Slash. Sucker Punch goes off. I start celebrating. And Fluttermane gets deleted. And I somehow freaking come back and win this 1v3 with Kingambit. Yeah. So, hey, if you like this type of content, feel free to give a like and subscribe. And I'm Game FIFA Over Games. Later and peace. Be safe, everyone.